A man suddenly discovered something strange. Even though it was already the end of the world, a large group of strangers was walking towards him. He immediately fled back to his camp. It's worth noting that in the 10th year after the apocalypse, there were only a few thousand people left on the entire earth. Now, the appearance of a team wielding daggers could only prove that these people had ill intentions. The man was so frightened that he fell to the ground. His father, who was beside him, finally heard the commotion. When he took a closer look, he realized that these people were only a few dozen meters away. The battle-hardened father knew that this was going to be another fierce fight. However, at this moment, the man suddenly froze because his infected wife was still lying beside him. Seeing that his father was packing up their belongings, the man only snapped out of his panic and started helping when his father shoved the luggage into his hands. But now, these strangers were about to reach their camp. The father had no choice but to kick open a wooden board and lead his family quickly out the back door. In the post-apocalyptic world where resources were scarce, the consequences of being caught were unimaginable. Seeing that running directly was an option, the father could only open the lid of a nearby toilet. In order to save his son and daughter-in-law, he stuffed them both down into it. He turned around, ready to face these desperate survivors of the apocalypse alone. But how could he, alone, be a match for a group of people? Initially, the father managed to knock down a few of them. However, within a few seconds, he was directly knocked to the ground with a stick. At this time, the couple could only tremble in fear, watching helplessly as the father was executed on the spot. But in order to survive, they had to hold back their sobs. However, something even more deadly happened. These people had already entered their camp and discovered the luggage that the man had accidentally dropped earlier. Inside, there were extremely precious medicine tablets. In the post-apocalyptic world, most people were already infected. They could only rely on these tablets to barely survive. But now, the tablets had been taken by these people. What would happen to the man's infected wife? Seeing his father being carried away on a stick, the man planned to come out after they left. However, when this group of people passed by the toilet, the leader seemed to notice something unusual. Under a pile of scattered sticks, something was clearly amiss. The man quickly covered his wife's mouth. When the leader squatted down and was about to lift the toilet lid to check, the man quickly pulled hard on the wooden board, preventing the leader standing outside from doing so. But what exactly was in here? The leader was also feeling very curious. Could it be that some supplies were stored here? He bent down, ready to find out.